Hello, Year 2, how are you? And welcome to today's English lesson. Now, in our English lesson today, we are going to be looking at what are called personal pronouns. Have you ever heard of these before? Fantastic if you have, but don't worry if not, because today we are going to be looking at how to recognise and use personal pronouns. So by the end of the lesson, you'll know what a personal pronoun is and what they are used for. And you'll be able to tell me the difference between two different types of personal pronoun, an object pronoun and a subject pronoun. And then, like I said, you'll be able to select an appropriate personal pronoun to use within a sentence. Okay, now before we do that, before we learn all about personal pronouns, let's have a look how much you've remembered from last lesson. So last lesson we looked at exclamation sentences, didn't we? Now an exclamation sentence can start with one of two words. Can you remember what those words are? Well, here you have got a missing word at the start of each of these exclamation sentences. So you need to decide what this word is and then fill it in. Okay, so pause the video now and have a think. Okay, Year 2, let's go through them together. Well, the first one, what is the word after the missing word? Well, it is delicious. Is delicious an adjective or a noun phrase? Yes, you're right. Delicious is an adjective. Now, what word do we use before an adjective? Fantastic. We use how, don't we? How delicious the food was. So before an adjective in an exclamation sentence, we use how. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. After the missing word, we have beautiful flowers. Now, is beautiful flowers an adjective or a noun phrase? Perfect. It's a noun phrase, isn't it? Because it has an adjective and it has a noun. Beautiful is the adjective and flowers is the noun. So what word do we need before that? Yes, we do. We need what? What beautiful flowers they are. So we had how before the adjective and what before the noun phrase. Now let's look at the last one. So we've got exciting today has been. Well, exciting is the first word after the gap. Now, is exciting a noun phrase or an adjective? Fantastic, it's an adjective, isn't it? So like the first one, how delicious, we need how exciting today has been. Fantastic, Year 2. I'm really impressed with how much you've remembered from last lesson. Now let's move on to our learning for today. So like I said, we are learning about personal pronouns today. Now a personal pronoun replaces a noun. And remember, a noun is a person, a place or a thing. So personal pronouns help to replace people, places and things. And they are used to avoid repetition. Now, what does that mean? Well, let's listen to my sentence. James went to the park. After the park, James went to the cinema. Then James went home. Can you hear? I've said the name James 3 times in that tiny little paragraph. Now, I wonder if there is a personal pronoun that I could replace James's name with. Well, let's find out now. So, as I said, there are 2 types of personal pronouns. There are subject pronouns and there are object pronouns. And we're going to start today's lesson by looking at subject pronouns. So a subject pronoun replaces the noun doing the action. So if I said Lucy is brushing her hair, Lucy is the noun doing the action. Or if I said Robert is reading a book, Robert is the noun doing the action because he is the one reading the book. Now let's look at an example of how we can change a name, the person doing the action, into a personal pronoun, a subject pronoun. So here we've got Thomas went to bed because Thomas was tired. Now we've used the name Thomas twice in that sentence, haven't we? So let's see if we can replace the second Thomas with a subject personal pronoun so that we're not repeating his name. Well, we could say Thomas went to bed because he was tired. So here we are using the subject pronoun he to replace Thomas's name because Thomas is a boy. But if we said Lucy went to bed, We then say because she was tired, because Lucy is a girl. Okay, let's look at another example. So, subject pronouns. Well, we've got a dog here. I wonder what the sentence is. Wow. The dog stared at the owner because the dog wanted food. Now, we've got a lot of the dog in this sentence, haven't we? Maybe we could replace the second noun, the dog, into a personal pronoun, a subject personal pronoun, because the dog is the one doing the action. He's the one staring at his owner. So what could we replace the dog with for the second time it's said? Yes, we could say the dog stared at the owner because it wanted its food, or because she wanted her food, or because he wanted his food. Okay, depending on the gender of the dog. So therefore, we have replaced the dog with the subject personal pronoun it to avoid repeating the dog. Okay, so as I said, subject pronouns replace the person that or the noun that is doing the action. So you've got I am walking. You are walking. He is walking. She is walking. It is walking. We are walking. You, if there's more than one person, are walking, and they are walking. So they are all of our subject pronouns. Now let's see if we can spot some in a little text. So here we've got, I would like a Galaxy 300 spaceship. It has 6 lasers, 4 spinning arms, and 4 shiny legs that unfold and slowly move around. My brother would like a new bicycle because he is learning to ride a bike. My sister wants a new doll that she can take to nursery. Okay, so let's have a look through this paragraph and see if we can find any subject personal pronouns. Okay, so I would like a Galaxy 300 spaceship. Wow, can you see? We have the personal pronoun I to begin the sentence because I is the person doing the action of liking. So I would like a Galaxy 300 spaceship. It has 6 lasers, 4 spinning arms, and 4 shiny legs that unfold and slowly move around. Now, what personal pronoun, what subject pronoun is used in this sentence instead of saying Galaxy 300 spaceship? Because it's already been mentioned, hasn't it? Yes, perfect. Can you see? It has 6 lasers. So therefore, we have used the subject pronoun it to replace Galaxy 300 spaceship so that we're not repeating ourselves, so that we're not saying, I would like a Galaxy 300 spaceship. A Galaxy 300 spaceship has 6 lasers. Can you hear how repetitive that is? Now, what I'd like you to do is have a look through the rest of this paragraph and see if you can spot the other subject personal pronouns. Okay, yeah, so let's go through it together. Well, we've got my brother would like a new bicycle. Well, there you go. There's the noun that is doing the action because it is the brother who would like the new bicycle. So let's keep reading. Because he is learning to ride a bike. Oh, there we go. Can you see the personal pronoun that has been used to replace my brother? Yes, it is he, isn't it? Because otherwise we'd be saying, my brother would like a new bicycle because my brother is learning to ride a bike. Can you hear that it's very repetitive if you say my brother twice? So because her brother is a boy, we have replaced my brother with the personal subject pronoun he. Okay, let's have a look at the next sentence. My sister wants a new doll that she can take to nursery. Okay, so my sister is the noun that is doing the action. So we need to replace her. Now, what is the personal pronoun that replaces a girl if it's she? Yes, it's she, isn't it? So my sister wants a new doll that she, oh, it's highlighted the wrong word. That's meant to be on she, can take to nursery. There we go. Well done for spotting all of those subject personal pronouns in that paragraph. So now we want to have a go at filling in some missing personal pronouns. So we've got Granny went to the shop because needed some milk. Hannah's parents had to throw away their table because had broken. Alex and Max are excited because are going on holiday. Okay, let's do the first one together. So Granny went to the shop because needed some milk. Well, we don't want to say Granny went to the shop because Granny needed some milk, because we would repeat the word Granny. We would repeat the noun Granny. So what personal pronoun, what subject pronoun can we use to replace a girl? Yes, that's right. We can replace a girl with the subject pronoun, the subject personal pronoun, she. Granny went to the shop because she needed some milk. Okay, now Hannah's parents had to throw away their table because had broken. Okay, now we're looking at their table there because their table is the thing that has broken. So what subject personal pronoun could we replace their table with? And then Alex and Max are excited because are going on holiday. So we need a personal subject pronoun that replaces Alex and Max. Could you pause the video now and have a think? Okay, year two. So let's go through them. Well, Hannah's parents had to throw away their table because. So what subject pronoun could we replace their table with? Well, is their table a girl? No, it's not, is it? Is it a boy? No, it's not. It doesn't have a gender. So therefore, we need to use it because it had broken. Rather than saying Hannah's parents had to throw away their table because their table had broken. That would be repeating their table too many times. Okay, the next one. Alex and Max are excited because are going on holiday. Well, Alex and Max are two people. So what subject pronoun, what subject personal pronoun could we use to replace Alex and Max? Yes, we can use they. Alex and Max are excited because they are going on holiday. We've used the pronoun they rather than saying Alex and Max are excited because Alex and Max are going on holiday. Okay, now let's have a look at the other type of personal pronoun. We've looked at subject pronouns, which replace the noun doing the action, but what's an object